What happens when the women of movies, comic books, video games, television go head to head? Let's find out, shall we? My name is Sarah Hawkins, and my job alongside my co-host is to go through all the facts, sift through all the data, and crunch all the numbers to find out just who will win. Welcome to Ms.Versus. Welcome to Ms.Versus. I'm Sarah.
I'm Wendy.
And on today's fight, we're going to be talking about actually one of my favorite characters. Like, we've done Widow and Harley, but like, those are like my top two favorite almost all time. But I really love, from Disney, Kim Possible, Shego. Like, Plasma. Like Shego. And one of my other favorites, from S.H.I.E.L.D, like Top Brass, Kick-Ass, really highly in charge, Deputy Director, I mean, come on, like for serious, Rachelle.
Maria Hill.
So on today's debate, Wendy, who are you going to?
I love Shego, but I think when it comes to technicality and just skill sets, I think I want to go with Maria Hill.
I'm gonna go with Shego. Like, as much as I love Maria Hill and like just as a character itself, like I can go off on a huge tangent.
I can say the same for Shego. I love Shego.
Yeah, I can go off on a huge tangent about Maria Hill and just like why she should be much more like of a presence in the MCU than she is. But I will condense it down quite a bit. And I will say Shego. Yes, she is like a world-renowned thief. For being as lazy as she's portrayed, she is incredibly strong. Like, she's almost as strong as her brother Shego, who is like basically Superman.
Ginormous.
Basically Superman, but she almost has the same strength, and she has plasma powers. Like,
And she can be smart when she wants to.
she's actually pretty smart. She just doesn't really use it very much. She kind of just like dumbs herself down to like stick with Draken. But I think part of that is just so she can fight Kim Possible. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the plasma-wielding, super strength, super villain.
I'm gonna go with the super smart, kick-ass, in charge lady person, which is Maria.
All right, so what do we do first? Combat training?
Yeah, I mean, we usually look at what? Mentality, combat training, weapons,
Physicality and wild card factor.
wild card. I mean, just right off the bat, wild card, I want to say Shego.
I want to say Maria Hill.
Really?
Well, I mean, look, you don't see her really out in the field much unless she's with Nick Fury. And usually she's kind of just there, but when she is like in combat mode, like she put 2 bullets into those guys that were trying to come into the console room in Winter Soldier. Like when she was looking after like on the computers and shit, like they were trying to come in, and like she heard them come in, it was like boom boom. I killed you.
Yeah. I think once she gets into combat mode, she can go real hard.
And then even on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, she wasn't really surprised when it was Melinda May that was like right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when all the like, what was it, like FBI, CIA dudes that were like trying to like stop her from running away or whatever when she's supposed to be doing all the hearings at Congress. Like she was like, if you were my recruits, you wouldn't be for very long. But then again, like Shego has plasma, so.
Yeah, and she can go off on a tangent and just lose her shit when she gets angry.
Well, that and
Or when things go wrong.
But she also took over the world. In Ascension Time, she took over the world. Unlike Draken, she took over the world. So Shego is more of a wild card.
When it comes to that, yeah.
You don't see it coming because she plays so lazy. So as much as I want to give it to Maria, I think we're going to give the wild card factor to Shego.
Yeah.
Yep, I already agree. Alright, so Shego, wild card factor. Combat.
Ooh, combat.
Right off the bat, I'm going to say Shego is a former superhero turned villain.
Yeah.
So she does have combat training. And very clearly she has a clear set of martial arts skills whenever she fights Kim.
She does. For Maria Hill, all I can say is that because she works for S.H.I.E.L.D. and she's basically running S.H.I.E.L.D. with Fury, she's got to have some skills up her sleeve.
She's definitely former military.
Definitely.
And
So she's got that professional training, not just in one type of fighting, style, but
I'd say that Shego
we can-
also has a mix of.
yeah, I think it's safe to assume she's trained in multiple kinds.
Yep. But I also say that Maria has a little bit of advantage here because of weapons.
I was about to say that. Yes, she's also trained with weapons being guns, so obviously her aim is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, but then again, I can say Shego has plasma.
Yes, and so come in the superpowers.
It comes with the superpowers. So I would say combat training, like combat itself, training, edge automatically goes to Maria Hill because she has a clear set of combat skills, very clearly trained military-wise. Shego, former superhero, yes, and definitely trained in an array of martial arts. But do we know all the types of martial arts? And she's not known for weapons. Well, she has plasma. Plasma is her weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call this one almost even.
Almost.
Just about even. So, combat, wild card, mentality.
Ooh.
Shego's lazy.
I mean, she is lazy most of the time in the show.
She's
but when you
lazy.
see those like few points where she actually shows you how badass she can be, I mean, that I really have to say that I show my admiration for her mentality.
Oh yeah, no, like she's not dumb. Very clearly. She has apparently a degree to teach because we saw that when she was Miss Go with a reverse polarizer. I like that episode. That was pretty hilarious. So very clearly, she's not dumb. She's pretty smart. But she does have that lazy factor, which unfortunately I think goes a little bit against her. Because unless she's motivated enough, she's not
hard.
going to.
Yeah, it's hard to get her going.
Yeah, she's not. I mean, even when fighting Kim, like she'll fight her, but like she's more likely to just like go for the escape than go for the kill.
Yeah, I think it's I was about to say something.
Yeah, but like
I
Maria
just forgot
Hill,
what I was gonna say.
like she's very calculating. She's very precise. She is the deputy director of S.H.I.E.L.D., so clearly like mental health issues are almost like none.
Basically none. Yeah.
And both women are incredibly smart, but mentality I'm gonna have to give to Maria. Like Deputy Director Hill.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Shego is a bit careless
Yeah.
when it comes to that. That's how her laziness kind of plays a part in her actions and mentality.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whereas Maria's like, she's always on top of her shit. And she always has a backup plan for her plan and a backup for her backup and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Like we've seen that in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we've seen
Yeah.
that in like Age of Ultron, like suddenly
Yeah.
she's there with Nick Fury. It's like boom.
Also their problem solving skills, Where a problem just pops up out of nowhere and just shit goes down. Just out of nowhere, how do you deal with it? Maria Hill, she can kind of improvise almost anything.
I think Shego can too, but she has to be motivated to do so.
She can, and that's the thing.
Like will she be
How
motivated?
often do you see Shego take care of shit on her own almost immediately, all the time?
Like when she's not with Draken, she's actually doing shit. Like she's actually, like she tutored Junior, she took over the world in a stitch of time, so it's a matter of motivation. So
She
unfortunately,
doesn't really have that.
unless she really wants to,
Which is when...
I'm gonna have to say Maria gets that one too.
Yeah.
Don't let that go to your head.
I'm not.
What else do we have?
Let me do wild card, physicality, mentality. We already did
We did
combat.
combat. Probably weapons.
Weapons. We kind of spoke a little bit of that.
We touched on weapons, and I think weapons very clearly are Shego's claws and her plasma abilities. Like, she's not known for weapons. Her body is a weapon. That's what she does.
Yeah. Maria, we always see her with a gun.
Always.
So, I almost want to say her mind is her weapon, but you don't really see that playing part
At
that
least not in the
often.
movies. Very often.
No.
No, like a little bit on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. though. A little bit, you see a little bit.
Yeah.
But will the gun give Maria the edge?
She can fight too.
Well, yes, she has like clear combat skills,
Yeah.
but will that give her the edge against someone that is superhuman, former superhero, now turned supervillain? The only one that can really fight him to a standstill and has plasma abilities. Like, will
That
that
is
gun
true.
give her the edge?
We also want to keep in mind that Maria is human, so
Yeah.
she can't really heal quicker or block any of that plasma blasts.
where it's kind of been speculated that Shego has a healing factor. So I'm gonna give that to Shego.
I'd have to
And
agree.
you thought this would be black and white.
Or should we say black and green?
Ooh, zing! So yeah, I'm going to say at this point, at least for our half of the debate, it's going to be Shego is slightly in the lead here.
Slightly, yeah.
A little bit. Alright, so in just a few minutes I'm going to be talking to our other expert nerd panelists, get their opinions. We're going to crunch down all the numbers, go through all the facts, look at some backstories and history a little bit on what we didn't touch on, probably repeat a ton of things that we just said, maybe just a little bit. And we will see the results soon.
So pretty. I can tell you're gonna be worth a lot of money. So let's keep you snugly tight inside.
Where do you think you're going?
None yet. Plasma bitch. You scared now?
I eat plasma for breakfast, and I don't even know what it is. Impressed?
No.
Good, because I'm not. Leave it on the floor and go.
Why should I?
Because I said so. Glad we had this talk.
Contamination detected.